This is an English listening lesson. Today, one small new thing will appear. Anna wakes when the sky is still soft and gray. She sits up and feels calm in her small room. She opens the window and takes a slow breath. The air is cool and kind. She says that today is a day for small steps. She does not rush. She makes warm tea and smiles. A gentle pause sometimes helps the mind. Anna writes one short line in a simple notebook. She writes her name and the date in words. She writes one tiny goal for today. Many people decide to write one small note now. Her tiny goal is clear and light. She will listen to slow English for a short time. She will learn one new word. She will say the word many times. She puts on shoes and a light coat. She takes her phone and small earphones. She checks the battery and the time in words. It can be a good moment to take a slow breath. The street is quiet and fresh after soft rain. Anna walks past a tree with bright leaves. She hears birds sing in easy patterns. Her steps are steady and slow. She stops at a small shop. She buys bread and a sweet apple. She thanks the kind clerk and smiles. A small thank you can build a warm day. Anna sits on a bench near the bus stop. She eats bread and the apple. She listens to short English audio with clear words. She moves her lips in a soft way. She repeats the new word and feels brave. She says it once, then twice, then 3 times. She feels that it becomes a friend. A gentle pause helps the sound grow strong. The bus is late, but she stays calm. She looks at a child who waves at her. She waves back and laughs a little. A small smile can change the morning. The bus comes at last and the doors open. Anna rides to the library in the town center. She stands near the back and holds the rail. She watches the city wake and move. She gets off near a wide park. She walks under green trees and feels light. She repeats her new word as she walks. A steady rhythm can support a calm mind. The library is quiet, warm, and bright. Anna greets the guard and enters with care. She loves the smell of clean paper. She feels safe in this place. She finds a table by a big window. She sets down her bag and takes a seat. She opens the notebook and her small pencil case. She writes the new word in big letters. She copies the word in a slow hand. She writes it 5 times on one line. Then she writes a short sentence with the word. Many people enjoy one clear sentence now. Her phone shakes a little in her hand. A message says there is a new lesson today. She feels a tiny fear, but then she smiles. She is ready for a small change. The new lesson is short and kind. The voice is slow and warm. The story is about daily practice. It talks about one small step each day. Anna listens with care and repeats the lines. She follows the voice with her finger. Her mind feels still and bright. A gentle pause sometimes helps memory grow. She makes a tiny plan for her afternoon. She will listen again on her walk home. She will say the new word at the bus stop. She will write one new line at night. She looks up and sees a friend. It is Mia from her street. Mia smiles and says hello in English. Anna answers, and they both feel brave. Mia says that she also learns a little each day. She brings tea in a small cup. They sit together by the window. 2 calm hearts can lift the room. Anna tells Mia about her tiny goal. Mia nods and claps her hands softly. Mia says that she likes small goals too. She says that small steps can bloom. They read a short page with the new word. Anna points to the word when she hears it. Mia nods and says the word with care. A gentle echo can help the ear. A soft alarm rings on Anna's phone. It says it is time to stretch and rest. They stand and reach up to the light. It can be a good moment to take a slow breath. The clock on the wall shows the late morning. Anna and Mia decide to take a walk. They step outside and feel a warm wind. The sky is wide and blue. They cross the park in a steady pace. They talk about small habits and joy. They share ideas that feel light and real. Many people choose one tiny change today. They see a man who sells flowers. He smiles and sings a simple song. The colors shine in the sun. A small song can lift the heart. Anna buys one small flower with coins. She thinks it is a gift for her desk. She will place it by the notebook this afternoon. She feels gentle pride in this act. They return to the library for a short time. Anna listens again with fresh ears. The word sounds clear and friendly now. The sound has a nice shape. Mia must go to meet her aunt. She waves and promises to meet again soon. Anna waves and thanks her for the tea. Warm help can support a calm path. Anna stays to read a very short story. The story uses simple words and bright scenes. She reads each line with slow care. She points to words as she reads. A small child cries near the door. The mother looks tired and worried. Anna smiles and gives the child a sticker. The child laughs, and the room feels light. Anna closes the book and packs her bag. She takes the bus back toward home. She stands near the window and watches the road. The city moves like a gentle tide. At her stop, she gets off and walks slowly. The air is warm and clean. She listens to the story once more. She repeats the key lines with care. She passes a bakery and smells fresh bread. The scent is sweet and deep. She buys a small roll and says, "Thank you." A simple thank you builds kind days. She reaches her building and climbs the stairs. She walks to her door and opens it. Her room is still and bright. She sets her bag on the chair. She fills a glass with cool water. She drinks and feels new energy. She writes one line in her notebook. Many people decide to write one small note now. She writes about the new word. She writes that the word feels friendly and strong. She writes that the sound sits well in her mouth. She writes that the meaning is clear. She looks at the small flower from the park. She places it by the window near the light. It stands in a tiny cup with water. It makes the room feel kind. She sets a timer in her mind for a short rest. She lies on the bed and closes her eyes. She thinks about her morning and smiles. A gentle pause sometimes helps the mind. She wakes and stretches her arms. She feels calm and ready for the afternoon. She opens the window to let in fresh air. The room feels bright again. She chooses one more short audio. It is about a girl who runs each day. The girl takes small steps and grows strong. The girl feels proud of her small wins. Anna listens and walks in her room. She moves slowly and repeats the words. She nods when she understands a line. She smiles when the rhythm feels good. She writes one more sentence with the new word. She reads it aloud with a steady voice. She records herself and listens once. Many people learn from a gentle replay now. She hears a small mistake in one line. She writes the line again in a clear way. She reads the better line out loud. Small edits can shape bright progress. She looks at the wall and sees a simple plan. She wrote it last week with care and hope. It lists tiny actions for each day. It uses warm words in short lines. Today she marks one small circle on the plan. She feels a soft joy in her chest. A small mark can hold a big story. A simple step can build a habit. In the late afternoon, she goes outside again. She walks to the small market near her street. She buys milk and rice and some fruit. She greets the kind seller with a smile. She hears a song on the radio in the shop. The words are easy and sweet. She repeats one line in a quiet voice. A soft echo can help memory stay. On the way home, she meets her neighbor. His name is Diego, and he is kind. He carries a book with a blue cover. He says that the book helped him learn. Diego tells a short story about slow change. He says that he read one page each night. He says that a tiny page was enough. A small step can open a wide door. Anna thanks Diego for the idea. She says that she will read one page tonight. She feels ready to add this small action. She waves and walks up the stairs. She cooks rice and cuts the fruit. She eats a small dinner at her desk. She plays soft music with simple notes. The room feels warm and clear. She reads her notebook once again. She repeats the new word 5 more times. She reads her 2 new sentences with care. The sound is steady and sweet. She writes a line about her feelings. She says that she feels calm and proud. She says that progress can live in tiny steps. She says that joy can grow each day. She thinks about tomorrow in a gentle way. She will wake early and listen again. She will learn 1 more new word. She will write 1 new line after breakfast. She cleans her desk and washes her cup. She sets the notebook by the flower. She checks the window and the light. A tidy room can help a tidy mind. She puts her phone to charge near the bed. She sets an alarm in words for early morning. She smiles at her progress today. Many people choose a small smile at night. She brushes her teeth and looks in the mirror. She sees a face that tries each day. She sees eyes that hold quiet hope. She feels safe in this truth. She lies down and breathes slow and deep. She thinks of the bus and the park. She thinks of Mia and Diego and kind faces. A gentle pause can hold the day with care. She falls asleep for a short time and dreams. In her dream, she walks in a bright field. She hears a voice that is clear and kind. The voice says that small steps build strong roads. Anna wakes before dark has fully gone. She knows the day will come with new light. She knows that she can learn again. She knows that she can change with small steps. She sits up and smiles at the flower. It opens a little in the morning light. It seems to share a quiet lesson. A small thing can shine in a big way. She rises and opens the window once more. The air is cool and sweet. She takes 1 slow breath and feels ready. It can be a good moment to take a slow breath. She writes a fresh line in her notebook. She writes that this is a new day. She writes that tiny actions can grow into strong habits. She writes that kindness can guide the way. She holds her pen and feels steady power. She thinks of her word from yesterday. She thinks of 1 new word for today. She smiles and waits for the lesson to begin. The city wakes outside with soft sounds. A bike bell rings on the street. A baker opens a door with a kind laugh. Warm life moves with simple grace. Anna hears the first light of day call her. She stands and feels calm in her feet. She feels ready to start once again. The new day opens like a gentle hand. The small new thing from the morning arrives now. It is a note from Mia with a kind line. Mia writes that she will join Anna later. She writes that small steps feel good. Anna nods and places the phone on the desk. She writes a plan for the visit. She writes that they will read 1 page. She writes that they will speak with slow care. She looks at her simple plan with soft eyes. She feels peace in her chest. She knows the day will grow from these seeds. She knows she can walk this path. She plays 1 short audio to begin. The words are simple and clear. She repeats them with a steady voice. She feels ready to learn again. A gentle light fills the room. The flower stands by the window in bright color. The notebook waits for the next line. The morning holds a quiet promise. Anna takes a sip of water and breathes. She relaxes her shoulders and neck. A gentle pause sometimes helps the mind. A calm start can shape the whole day. She thinks of her journey with kind respect. It started with 1 tiny note and 1 breath. It grew with 1 small word each day. It became a daily rhythm of care. She knows that hard moments may still come. A bus may be late or rain may fall. A mistake may appear in a line. A soft heart can still move on. She trusts in small steps and gentle help. She trusts in steady practice each day. She trusts in kind friends and warm places. She trusts in her clear hope. The day opens wide and bright. Anna stands tall and smiles. She whispers her word and feels strong. Then she begins her small new step.